So it's me, Bradley. I want to go over the comment section. I was in Nissan Friends. I'll link it below if you don't know if you just stumbled across it. So a couple of people asked different things. Some people asked what company I work for. I work for Dada ABC. Are they hiring at the moment? I'm not sure. I do believe now that you need a degree to work with them. Before, when I started, when I applied, you didn't need a degree, but I believe now that you do. So that's in consideration as well. Some people asked the TEFL company that I did it with. I did it with Samui TEFL, that have now changed to Destination TEFL. I'll link them below as well, because they're a very good company. When I went to Samui, and we went around to Thai schools, but now because of the virus, you can't do that. So I believe now that they're doing like online seminar type Zoom, like a Zoom call, yeah, like a Skype call. They're doing all their things online now. Someone asked about UK pensions. Or pension plan, something like this. My pension plan is I have a house in the UK. I mentioned it a bit in the video that my father passed away. Well, we're not finished with his things, and it's now, he died in 2019, it's now 2021. And so he died like 2 years ago, and it's not finished with. But the thing that was finished with was his house. My sister was able to go back and to sort things out, put it up with a company, and we rent it out and we split it between us. So I do have income from the UK, and I have a house in the UK. I didn't mention it in the video because we only had people in there for 6 months, and they're actually leaving in a few months. They're going back to Ireland. Quite a few said, do I speak or read Thai? I can speak a little bit. I can order food, I can talk to my son, I can tell him that it's time to shower, I can tell him that we're eating, I can get a by. I can't speak fluently, I can't really converse. Quite a lot of people asked how much I'm making and cost of living, things like this. Average I make is 1,000, this is in USD, I get paid in USD. So on average I get $1,282, which is 38 and change thousand baht. Yeah. So the average Thai wage in Bangkok is 30,000 baht. We live in a small little village in Isan. We go to the markets, we don't pay foreign prices, we don't pay city prices, we pay village prices. So if the average Thai wage is 30k, I in the village can make 38, last quite a bit. And I only work part-time hours. I only work 23 hours a week. So in the UK, anything under 35 is classed as part-time, so I work part-time hours. With the company that I'm with, there's a bonus scheme. So if you have more regular students, the more students sign up because of you, things like this, and you get bonuses. So if I just do my hours and my hourly rate, my hourly rate is say £12 an hour, so $12 an hour. It's $6.60 per class, but half an hour classes. So I'm just rounding it to $12. It's not, but it just makes it easier. So if we do $12 for the 23 hours, that's $1,104 a month. So that's 33,000 baht. That's still higher than the Bangkok average wage in Udon, not even in Udon city, in the village. So it's still making more than an average Thai. The highest I have ever made a month, because of the bonus schemes, because of different things, is 1,700, and that's about a little over 50,000. So people saying you can't live off online teacher's wage, you can't live off that in Thailand. Yes, you can. If you're not spending stupid money, if you're smart and you're sensible, you can live off that fairly easily. Obviously, my wage has supported me, my wife and my son. We've only recently finished the shop and she's now making money for the shop. And I don't, as I said, I get money from the UK bank, from the house, but I don't touch that. I touched it to do the shop new, to help her out, to set this up, to do renovations on the house. But we didn't have to do that. We was quite happily just at the house, fine, yeah? My mum wanted to stay, so we put and then we got the baby, so we put an extra room on the little house behind the shop. We talked about it, taking it over from her dad, so her dad doesn't have to walk so much, so we made it new, made it better. But we could have not done that, and we could have still survived off my wage from working online. Yeah, we didn't have to touch my English wage, but my English money, but we had it there, and if we did invested it in the shop, invested it in this, then we can make it back. So I didn't really mention it in the video because we've not really used it to live off. Yeah, so we've not used it as our cost of living, we used it as extra. Moving back to the UK, people say you won't be able to move back to the UK because you need money in the bank, you need a house. As I said, I've got property. When they've actually finished my things with my dad's funeral, or not funeral, the funeral was finished, but like the going over expenses, when that actually finishes, I'll have a bit of money in the bank. So if they go through accounts, they'll see that I've got money in the bank, they'll see that I've got a house in my name, there's half in mine, half in sister's name. But I could potentially, I wouldn't want to, but I could say to the people staying in it that I want to move in that house, but I would rather get my own house. But I could theoretically move back to the UK, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. People saying about benefits, Chinese companies aren't that good for benefits for things like this. A while back obviously I said about the bonus scheme, that's been going on for a while now, and that's quite good. They did do another little scheme for a while where they would, the students would give you little stars and little things, and then you could change the things that the students give you, the stars, or we give them stars. What do they give us? They give us hearts. They give us hearts, and you can change them up to different prizes. So we're like a many-cam subscription. I had that for a year, that was good. So it's like a computer program, so you can have different cameras doing different slides. So then the camera that they see for me, instead of it being my ugly little face, I could show a panda, or I could key like green screen an effect on the back and do something on the back so it looks like I'm underwater. Or I put a little mask over my face that would move when I move, things like this. It's a good little program, I might buy it outright, but they had that for a while. So there are some benefits working with this company. It's not all that bad. People are saying that Chinese companies aren't good, but it's fine, it's right. People are saying that I've got a unique situation. Yeah, I do have a unique situation being here, having the wife, having the kid, she already had the place, this is already in her name. The house at the back and the shops are in her name. And yeah, it was lucky. But so my unique situation having Oi and being here, her having her house and the shop, people are saying it's unique. Yes, it is unique. I'm not going to say that it's not. Yes, it is. Am I lucky? Yeah, probably. I would think that some couples, Westerners and Thais, whether it be whatever it is, the situation that they are in, I would think that some of them live where they live because of the Westerner. The Westerner likes the city, likes to stay near or in the city, or in or near a beach. Phuket's not really a city, but there's a beach. Pattaya, Bangkok, Samui, maybe Chiang Mai City, maybe even Udon City. The Westerners like to be social. do social things. Whereas I would think some of the ties in the relationship have another house or have a family house outside of the city. Not all, but I would think some do. But they stay with the Westerner because they're happy to be with them. So they want to make them happy, stay there. But I would think this is what I think, is that some of the partners possibly have a village house or have a village family house. That would be cheaper for them both to live in, but I don't think that the Westerner would want to give up the things that he likes to live in the village. Yeah? So for me, it doesn't affect me, it doesn't bother me. Live wherever, do whatever do. Any house is better than no house, in my opinion. But some people like to socialise, some people like to go to the bar, some people like to do the things. And you do you, doesn't concern me, doesn't bother me. But I would say some of them people could have an option of living elsewhere, but they choose to live where they choose to live. Possibly could live in a village, possibly could live further away from where they live. But they choose to live there because it's a happy medium, because the Westerner wants to. The Westerner wants to be near the beach, the Westerner wants to be in the city. But I think that some people could go back, but they choose not to. And that's up to them. It doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother them. Everyone's happy. It's I'm in a unique situation, but I think other people possibly have similar situations they could play towards, but they choose not to, and that's up to them. Other people, someone also mentioned a work permit. For teaching online, you do and you don't need it. It depends on your work environment and how much you work and things like this. Because as I said, I only work part-time hours, and this office where I am here is fairly new because we did it when we did the shop. So before I was working in the bedroom. But this is more office, we got office for the shop. This is more, I do lots of things for the shop too. Print things out, do stickers, do labels. So we could say that it's for the shop. The toys, Leon does play with the toys, so we can say that's for the shop as well, for Leon. So the environment and the scale and things like this, we could probably get around with it, that it doesn't so much matter. I could get a work permit and work in the shop, as I do things for the shop anyway, and I help out, support the shop. Yes and no for a work permit, I could get one, but I'm not sure if it's really necessary. It might be, but we'll see how it goes later down the road. Hello, so it's future me here, telling you to, reminding you to take your heart medication, because it's very important. So I didn't really end the other video, I just sort of stopped talking. So if you want to know any more information, if you have any other questions, just let me know. If you've enjoyed yourself, let me know, and I might make some more. It took me a little while to edit this video, but I've just been doing other things, so that's why it's a bit delayed. As you can see, if I bring it over to the window, the shop is a bit different now to what it was before. So yeah, just been a bit busy sorting that out, renewed my visa, done some other things. So that's why this video has been a bit delayed. But if you agree with me, or if you like what I've said, let me know. If you disagree with me, if you think I've said something that you don't agree with, just let me know, and we can, in the comments, and I'll talk to you. I'll chat, I'll be there for a little while. So yeah, I've got a video about the shop that I'm editing now. I've got a video about us making some sticky mango roll-up things. I've got some other things as well that I'm editing and going through. So if you've enjoyed yourself and you want to see more, just let me know, and I'll maybe make some more, have some fun, I don't know, just about random stuff that we do. So yeah, cheers, see you later.